Hi, I'm Jim Hardwicke. I guess most of my growing up years, I was really searching for God. I was raised in a Protestant church, but I never remember hearing there how I could know God in a personal way. And so when I was 16 years old, even though I went outwardly with my parents to church, inwardly I began to search in other religions. I read and studied many of them: Hinduism, Taoism, Buddhism, Islam, Mormonism, about every ism I could get a hold of. But particularly, I was drawn into Hinduism and yoga. And for 4 years, I meditated every day and did most of the things that yogis do. In fact, my nickname in college was Yogi. But in all the meditation and introspection I did, the only thing I came to realize is that I was separated from God. And more than anything, I wanted to know Him. I remember there was a stream by my dormitory at the university, and I used to go down there under the trees and meditate for an hour every day. And I remember a couple of times kneeling in the sand there with tears streaming down my cheeks, pleading with God to reveal Himself to me. Finally, my third year in college, I met a student who invited me to come with him to a Christian meeting. I said, I've tried Christianity. It doesn't work for me. He said, Jim, my life has already changed in 3 days. I really want you to come. Well, I went, and for 4 months, I began to spend time with these students, and I began to realize that they didn't just know about God like I thought I did. They knew Him in a personal way. Still didn't want to let go of the Hinduism and yoga, but finally at a retreat 4 months later, I let go of that dependence upon my own efforts and the Eastern religion, and I put all my faith in Jesus. While a Christian group was singing, I prayed and I said, Lord, I want you to come into my life, forgive all my sins, and take me to heaven when I die. And I didn't hear angels sing, I didn't float around the room, but there was a small peace in my heart that finally something had changed. And that peace began to grow. And I remember 4 days later, sitting at my desk in my dormitory room, writing letters to all of my relatives and telling them about the changes that Christ had made in my life. And I realized, after 4 years of dying to know God, all of a sudden, I knew Him in the person of Jesus Christ. Since then, He's changed my life in many ways. He's given me a love for people I never dreamed possible. Better than that, He's given me a love for Him that I never thought possible. And I can honestly say that He means everything to me now.